dad is 80.
Hope your older people knew your answers.
It went all the way up 10. Which would only have been 8.
Okay.
What?
But that's what I meant. Well, I did explain it though.
That's not up to 10.
Yeah, but I did explain it though. You're right.
Go a whole crowd.
Got technical. But, okay.
That's the way you got a math teacher sitting here.
Hold on. Listen, I did say that at first, but people want to elaborate that I meant from 1 to 10. One multipliers.
All right, we're gonna give out a couple more gifts. But before that, we're gonna call on Ella Dawn, who wants to say something.
Peace. Alright, I typed something up to say to my mother.
My man, peace, God.
Peace, God.
My mother is my provider, teacher, guider, and many other things that are important to me. She does so much for me that I don't even think about it. My mother only wants me to be successful, and even though she always yells at me and repeats things over and over, she only wants me to come right in there. She'll do whatever she has to do to make sure I'm safe, responsible, and educated. I honestly don't think that I could live without my mother. She always pushes me to do the best at everything I do, especially at school and my housework. She's always on top of me with my grades, making sure I'm getting all my work done. Always involved to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I couldn't do it all by myself. And I would probably be doing a lot worse in school if I didn't have her. So I appreciate everything she does for me. Peace.
Yeah, I was about to cry. Two more questions for the children. Pay attention now. One question for the child is name 5 historical black women in history that they teach you about in school. Okay, so not even here.
School.
Well, you need to school in general. I'm saying now people that you know. 5 women in history. 5 black women in history. Saturday. Just 5. Only just name 5 black women in history. Right. It don't have to be school. Just 5 black women in history.
Harriet Tubman.
Ruby Bridges.
Take your time. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. You give the history, you can't tell her. No, not you. Who?
That's 3. You got 2 more.
2 more.
1 more.
Who you said? Who was the last one? Rosa Parks.
That was only 3. That's 3.
2 more. 2 more black women in history. Look around the
Look on the wall.
walls.
Yeah.
Think about
You know, you look at
the
wives of those black men.
wives of those black men. They gotta have wives.
I see Malcolm X there. I see Malcolm King.
Martin Luther King.
Betty Shabazz.
Betty Shabazz.
All right, go ahead now. Move it along. Go ahead. Do it. Go ahead, baby. Do it.
Shirley Sunshine.
Oh,
All right. And I got one more question, ironically. Name the first black woman to run for president of the United States of America.
Redo.
Children. No, somebody else. Anybody know it? Anybody that wasn't near Sayana? Anybody that was not near Sayana when she gave it? Sorry. Any other children? Anyone? Anyone inside the room? No, you're not a child. Sade, what is it? All right, I'll take that. All right, at this time, we're going to take a short intermission after one raffle. Okay, so at this time, we got one more raffle. All right, I'll take it.
My number is bad luck.
Number 12.
Number 12, knowledge, wisdom.
You know we know you was made out of glass, but it's so good. It meant for me to give you some money.
Listen, I'm moving in with that family because they seem to have all the love.
Yo, they win everything.
At this time, we're going to introduce CLR to the building. CLR, pay attention, please. We are waiting your bills. Peace.
Peace and cipher. Jay mathematics wisdom. First and foremost, I would like to say, I would like to offer the cipher an apology for what took place in last month. You know, that was something definitely out of the ordinary. And you know, you'll never see nothing like that happen here again. And moving right along, I would like to say happy Earth Appreciation Day to all of us. You know, here today. And all over. This is Earth Appreciation Month. And you know, and we do this for the whole month. For all the black women, especially for those who acknowledge themselves. You know, those who are in tune with themselves as being the earth. Because I'm starting to realize now why a lot of the earths don't like when brothers just call our average 85% sister the earth. You know, even though we know that the black woman is the mother of civilization, but I know, you know, after years of having knowledge, I'm starting to see why. Because that type of earth is definitely special for those who definitely live it. And what I mean by those who live it, who really strive each and every day to be in tune and in harmony with the planet Earth. You know, to see their relationship to the earth. Because the black woman is symbolic to the earth for a whole lot of reasons. And, you know, if you're not striving to understand your relationship, that's why a lot of sisters can identify themselves with being the earth. So I applaud those who definitely wear the title and uphold it to the utmost. And I definitely respect the sisters for that. You know, because no nation can rise higher than this woman. And this is why you see the stagnation within the culture, because we've been trying to build without the other half. Because the black woman complements the black man. You cannot have one without the other. It takes knowledge and wisdom to bring forth the understanding. So sometimes we get caught up in certain titles, and we get caught up, especially the title of God, we look at it from a religious perspective, and we try to attack the attributes of the mystery God to ourselves. This is why a lot of us fail. It's our duty to go out and build and to add on to the nation. You can't do that without the black woman. It just can't happen. So when brothers have the knowledge of yourself and you live in this culture, you should want a woman that reflects the culture that you reflect. I mean, how can it go any other way? A family that builds together, stay together. That's what it's about. Coming together, building a culture that will last for eternity. But when you got your other half, you going to a parliament, she going to church, that's like a dysfunctional household. And then when you introduce a baby into that cipher, now that's confusion in the cipher. Because it's two different cultures being taught. So if you're about this culture, you know, and you know it to be right and exact, and if the woman embraces the culture and realize that she is Mother Earth, because she's definitely symbolic to the earth, not just because there's this barren life, but in all aspects, as being the healer and all of that. This is what the earth does. This is what the black woman does. She's the nurturer by nature, by birth. But she has to be in tune with these qualities that exist within her. So in this culture, this is why we teach the woman that. And the women embrace that for themselves so they can see their greatness and can see how they complement the black man. And you know, and that's why certain earths definitely stand out to me in this culture. Because they strive each and every day through adversity, you know, especially in this 85% society, in this 85% world, because it's hard to be righteous in an unrighteous world. So I definitely admire all the earth and compliment them for striving each and every day to live this culture and not let anyone deter them or fall victim to the uncivilized world. That's what I do, see a lot. And you know, I want to definitely appreciate my other half. Because it's what it's about. It's about equilibrium. It's about balance. Strive for this nation is about building a family. That's why you see the sun, the moon, and stars. That represents family. I don't know if a lot of you know that, but this is what this is about. It's about family. We're about building a family so God will find the earth. Righteous black. And that's what I have. With that, I appreciate my earnings. So in recognition, I'm beautiful Umi Earth. And represent the culture. And another sister I would like to acknowledge is the sister, she don't say much, she come around, you know, but she definitely always there at all whenever you need her. And she's definitely a great compliment to the God. That is Queen Supreme Earth. I also would like to acknowledge Brother. This earth couldn't be here with us today because of what took place last month. However, we still acknowledge all that she's doing, you know, for the cipher and her love and dedication to the cipher, you know. And being in tune with law and order, she understood what took place, and she accepted whatever was handed down. So we acknowledge that because we know that law always brings about order, you know. And mathematics teaches us that. So we have to definitely, as men and women, have to establish laws and orders in the culture, regardless, you know what I'm saying? Or it won't work. And mathematics is our guideline, that's our blueprint that we use to establish this. So I would like to give this to equality perfection.
you. Last month rally. Peace, Queen. Peace. You like it, though.
You got cases, girl.
Huh?
You got cases. I don't have.
Yeah, I don't need no case, but I'm alright.
Last month rally. You gonna put it in the back?
No, stay.
Been around us for a while, you know. That's my sister, that's all I can say. You know, real sister, real motherly, and just a great sister on the other. I'll clean the video.
What you trying to say, Party? Thank you.
Don't stop.
Sorry, God.
I want to acknowledge another sister who had gone over earlier. But he was gone. He said she don't say much. She said a lot. You know, she's very outspoken, and everybody, you also know that. You know, he said he thought it meant to be spoken. You know, if he thought it meant to be spoken, but that definitely don't apply to her. With that, I would like to acknowledge my sister, Queen Earthly Ember.
Oh, and thank you. Thank you for helping him acknowledge the bombs he was getting before he came to you about who the earth is. And just because he was brothers with 85% sister, and he got knowledge, so he calls her the earth. And we were like, no, can't do that. Why are you doing that? It's okay if you want to say it, but she is not the earth because she's not required to know 120. She's not required to wear 3 foot. She's not required to do. So why are you doing that to her? Why are you giving her the title? And she's
Now leave that in the past.
no, it's still today. It takes place. Brothers are coming to yeah, he did.
I see nothing but the epitome of sisters in the culture now example for those coming up under them. And this sister here So with that, I would like to acknowledge Queen Deasia Shabazz.
Right. He's a warrior.
Y'all got a lot of gifts today, huh? Another sister I want to acknowledge for all the service dedication you took out for the nation. One, yo. Hold that down. Real dedicated in her service. Dedicated. About her actions speak for itself. This, I would like to dedicate this plaque to Community Divide. Oh man, yo, I'm gonna give these next awards out. We gotta wrap it up. This goes to my sister, I love her, strong sister. I said, everything she does speaks for itself. She's definitely a true representation of what a father is, and I love her for that shit. And I would like to acknowledge sign of devotion. Okay. I have 3 up here. So when you get your DVD, they can see that we're acknowledged. Eat Queen Glorious. Zakia Equality Earth. Yo, she up in Rochester and Kemet, but she does a lot. And you know, when she has to add on from up there, she definitely adds on. And a lot of relatives of Queen Mathematics will be here with us today. But definitely a true builder. Hey.
At this time, this concludes our Appreciation Day. I know. So I want to give all the Earths, give yourselves a round of applause. I would like to thank all the guards who added on to getting this thing done and making it a great event. At this time, we would like all the Earths to come up so we can take our last reflection, and we would like the guards to get on Earth duty. That's not a sexist. So all the Earths please come up. All the guards get to clean it. Oh wait, guard, wait, one more thing.
This is for a sister that I've been inspired by and that she inspires me. As I said, she's a powerful sister. She's just becoming aware of her nature in this nation and as a woman black period. And I took about maybe 2 hours to put this together and maybe a little late, but we ended up meeting to come here anyway. And this is for Omega Diva Francois. Come on, sis. And I hope that all y'all sisters that's here come to embrace it as I have, because a short time I've known her, it's like we've known each other like 20 years. And I just want to say thank you for your presence, and peace and blessings.
Peace.
All right. All the Earths and Earths to be, future Earths, please come to the stage.
So we were earth by nature.
Nah, he's talking about the one in the stomachs.
We don't want to do controversy. All the ones who acknowledge themselves as Irish and all the ones who will be.
Women.
I beg your pardon.
I'm supposed to talk.
Take a picture with me.
Yeah. With you.